Well, that's cool. You're going to be doing the rest of them with us. So, and of course, then we got playoffs after that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a semi-night for baseball. A little cool out here. I think as the sun goes down, it's going to get even cooler. Lady Parks are taking on Arlington Heights tonight. And right now we are playing here in the top half of the first inning. There's one out and one on. Was Filchus for Arlington Heights. Reached on an error. On the mound tonight is Kristen Money, the freshman pitcher. So we're ready to get some softball. It's about time.
Oh, yeah. Time for all those spring sports to roll around.
Swing and a miss. And, of course, we've had so many things happen. I think we missed 2 softball games because of soccer playoffs.
Yes.
And so we had a girls, we're doing a girls game, and then also there was the other guys. In fact, 2 soccer games we did for them. Yep. And so we weren't able to be here, but we are tonight, and that's a good thing. Pitched by Money, coming in a little bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the first. Pirates with a big win last night, 12-10.
I was talking to some of the boys after the game because I was listening to the radio broadcast after it got all rained out. They said they just went out and took care of business.
Yeah, they did. They did. And it's, it's one of those teams that are not very good.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what happened here in our softball. I talked about that last night during the broadcast. That they took the team pretty lightly, and it cost them. So you just can't do that.
No. Whenever, I know with volleyball, every game that we had, Coach Clark would give us something different to work on and tell us to keep working our hardest, even if we knew that the team was low skill level.
Exactly right. And you face the same exact problem.
Yes.
And both of these teams, softball and baseball, are having those problems where you've got a lot of the teams are really not competition worthy, and then there's the few that are. So it's an up and down season. Rodriguez walks, and there's runners at first and second with 1 down here. Pitch by Money is right in there. And I'll tell you what, you talk about good seats.
Oh, we're front and center.
I'm telling you what, we are right behind right behind home plate. It's just like we're the umpire. So in other words, Sid, if he doesn't make some good calls, we'll have to tell him.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure I know a few things
I bet
that I
you
can teach the umpire.
Oh yeah, no question about it. Money on the hill again at first base tonight is Lacey Coleman. Second base, Alicia Allen. Strike 3, and that's strikeout number 2 for Money.
So far this season, Kristen has had 7 strikeouts, or a K. Oh, never mind. We're good. That's a swing.
Yes, it is.
Apparently, I don't know how to read.
Actually, what happened on that pitch that came in right there, she was trying to get out of the way, and the ball hit her bat. So that counts as a strike.
Huh.
Trying to use it as a defensive weapon that time. Get out the way. At least we don't have the threat of weather like we did last night at the baseball game.
Oh, yeah. It was rainy and sunny, and then rainy again and sunny out in the pond. So.
Yeah, pretty heavy-duty rain, too.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy winds, and we found out later on that there was some tornado activity pretty close to here, up by Denton. 2-strike pitch. That will do it. That takes care of it. 2 are stranded for Northside, but the Lady Pirates don't let anybody come in. No scores. We go to the bottom of the first. Lady Pirates coming up. We'll be back.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from the softball complex. It's David Youker along with Sydney Carpenter. We've got your Lady Pirate District Baseball. Lady Pirates are now 6-2 in district play as they've just begun their second round of play.
Good place to be.
You are correct, ma'am. I know it.
On the upper half?
Yeah, it is. Lady Pirates, of course, with the two losses, they lost to Aledo, and they lost really in kind of a shocker to South Hills. And that was at South Hills. So the good thing about that is that the girls will get a little revenge game coming up a little bit later in the season right here.
It's always good to have your revenge games at home.
Oh, you got it. They are sweet. That's the win last night. Granbury Pirates are now 7-1 in district play, tied for first place. That's a pretty cool place to be also. Well, to get start thing here for the Lady Pirates, I'm going to wait till he gets finished. Samuelson steps to the plate for the Lady Pirates. Macy's having an absolutely incredible season, as she always does. That ball was outside. Can't believe that Macy is finally a senior.
So far, she has a batting average of .529.
Sweet. 529. That's good stuff right there. That
Pretty
means
awesome.
she gets a hit.
Over
More
half.
than half of her at bat. That's what I'm talking about. Macy pops this one almost back here to us. We almost had the opportunity to catch that one, Steph.
If only we could jump.
I'm telling you. Macy, one of the few seniors on this team for Lady Pirates. Macy and Ashley are both seniors, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be it.
I believe you are correct.
Macy fouls a double and back out of play, and the count is now 2-2 strikes. Macy Samuelson. Let's see, Macy has played catcher, shortstop, all three of the outfield positions. I think she's played some second. She might even play some third. I mean, she's
Very well-rounded player.
and it's kind of like, okay, can you play here? Sure. It's kind of, if you get a whole bunch of players like that, you would lose.
Oh, no. Never. Especially when you have the ability to just put a player anywhere on the field
No kidding.
and have them contribute.
Macy looks at the ball outside, and she draws an opening walk. And now coming to the plate will be center fielder, number 6, Ashley Eads. All right. In stereo almost. I've had, of course, been subbing quite a bit up at the high school. And yes, I've had Ashley in 2 or 3 classes, and we've had a chance to talk about the season, her being a senior, and how much fun it is for her.
It has to be a blast.
Oh, yeah.
I know in volleyball that it was a blast. It was bittersweet, really, knowing that every time that you did something, it was like your first time to play this team.
No kidding.
And it's just an awesome place to be.
It sure is. Ashley comes up with the trying to bunt that time, and it's fouled off.
And Ashley's coming into the game tonight with a batting average of .327.
Here's a pitch. She swings at that one a little bit outside, but it's no balls and 2 strikes here on Eads. You know, that's what, and I talk to kids about that all the time. I talk to Dylan, my grandson, and kids that play football and girls basketball and what have you, that there's a ball hit towards second base. That's going to be through for a base hit, runners at first and second. Well, Ashley Eads with a 2-strike single, and that puts runners on first and second. Coming to the plate will now be Taylor Beadle. Amazing catcher. But, you know, the number of people, the older you get, you'll find out the number of people that actually played high school sports is not that many.
No.
And to be able to say, yeah, I did.
Yeah. That you can say that you made it through all 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a ball hit towards left field. The left fielder's looking at it, pulls it down, and there's one gone. Beadle with the fly out to left field. Whitley Tipton will now step to the plate for the Lady Pirates.
Now batting Lady Pirates. 12.
Tipton with 2 home runs on the year.
And the batting average of .405.
That ain't too shabby either.
No.
I got to see those 2 home runs. It was a game that it was our first televised game and also first radio broadcast, and it was a daytime game that we brought to you in center field, and Whitley hit 2 home runs in 1 inning.
In 1 inning?
In 1 inning.
That is awesome.
Just hard to do. Let me tell you, that is really hard to do. It's a wild pitch. It goes back to the back here to the fence, and both Lady Pirates move to second and third, and that pitch was called a strike. But, you know, from here it looked like it was on the chalk. 1 ball and 1 strike on Whitley. Pitch. That one's outside, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Great opportunity right here for Whitley to drive in some runs. See Whitley coming in tonight with 16 RBI on the year. That's all the way back to the fence. We're going to have a runner come home. And in to score is Macy Samuelson, 1-0 Lady Pirates. How you like that?
Awesome.
Boom.
Awesome.
Let's just do it.
The ladies saw the drop ball, and they came right in.
That's it.
Awesome.
Alert.
A Heights wasn't too sure what was going on.
And at the same time, of course, Ashley Each goes down to third base now, so Whitley with a count of 3 balls and a strike should be looking at something pretty good right here. That ball's hit foul and out of play off to the right side.
Over to where all the cars are parked.
Tipton now with 3 balls and 2 strikes again.
Oh.
Foul tip, that one. Drop down to first base, but at the same time, a runner scores. So that's actually going to be called a strikeout. But a runner scores for the Lady Pirates, so
Awesome.
2-0. Alicia Allen now stepped to the plate. Second base tonight. Lady Pirates, we're getting semi-close to, they've got 5 district games left and 2 home games left after this night. And, of course, that last game at home going to be a big one. Aligo.
Them Bearcats are coming to town.
First pitch in Jaleesa is a strike.
Alicia has another high batting average of .550.
That ball was through the hole and into left field, so with nobody on base, Alicia just put someone right back on as she has the 2 runs have come across.
Now batting Blood Pirates.
Livia Zamora walk-up song. Physical Graffiti. My gosh, that's Cashmere by Led Zeppelin. How about it? An old school player here. Libya at shortstop here tonight. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time.
We have her hitting just over 1/3 of times that she's at bat.
Sweet.
Throwing in some fractions.
Oh, we like this.
Keeping myself on my toes.
We like this new look. Ball hit down the right side. That's going to be into the corner. It goes all the way back. Here comes Allen. She's rounding third, and she's going to head home and going into third base. Standing with a triple is Livia Zamora. It's 3-0 Lady Pirates. Tearing it up.
Awesome work.
Show me the money.
All right.
What a great nickname.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's just an awesome last name to have.
It is. But I can guarantee you what, if my last name was Money, my walk-up song would be Pink Floyd Money.
Oh, yeah. That would be great.
That'd be perfect. First pitch into her is a little bit low. Zamora down at third base with that triple and got an RBI on that one. 2 gone for the Lady Pirates. Shot foul down the third baseline. That almost got got Rayleigh. And also, I was looking at the stat sheet that I got from Coach a little bit earlier. Our young freshman here, Kristen Money, also has 2 home runs on the year.
Awesome. And that's pretty impressive for her. 0.25 at batting average.
250. You are correct, ma'am.
All right.
Swing another shot, almost again getting Rayleigh. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. You know, it's really turned. That's a pretty nice. I guess it's supposed to be down to the 40s tonight, something like that. But our wind is not very strong. And
Yeah. A little light breeze.
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's blowing in, not very much. Here's the pitch. Outside, we're full up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Money trying to help things out here.
You can hear the girls cheering.
Oh, I'm telling you. That ball was popped and fouled back out of play. I tell you what, there is nothing in all of sports that I have called before. There's nothing like how the girls softball teams are in their dugouts. The chant that they do when they're batting is just, it's a trip. It's really funny to hear. You really get into it. Another foul shot, almost getting ready. She's moving back and back close to the dugout. And I'm going to go in to warm up. Count remains at 3-2. Three and 2 the pitch. 2 outs. Runner at third. Lady Pirates 3 runs across. Fouled it back out of play. Continues to stay alive with this. So she got a base hit right now, and it'll be a 4-0 game.
I can't get over their little cheers.
No, they're wonderful.
They
They have a blast. Here's a pitch. It is outside, and all of that. Krista Money goes down to first base with a walk.
Batting Lady Pirates. Number 5.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner coming in for the Lady Pirates. Lily Thornton.
Emergency runner.
Doesn't she do 3 sports?
She certainly does.
That's right, she does.
Volleyball, basketball, and softball.
I thought I remembered that. Number 5 coming up for the Lady Pirates now, right fielder is Ray Helsa.
so far, Rayla has a 450 batting average.
I like that. Lady Pirates coming in with some good batting averages. Just looking here at their the team batting average for the entire team, they're batting .407.
Not too shabby.
You ain't lying. On that first pitch that came into Rayleigh, Lily scatters down to second base, runners at second and third now. A big opportunity here to blow this thing open here in the first inning. Pitch. Foul down. It's slowed down the third baseline. Here comes the log over to first base. It's not in time, and it's 4-0.
Awesome work, those ladies.
Now batting for Lady Pirates, number 15, Lacey Coleman.
Livia Zamora comes in after that triple. And, of course, Lily goes down to third base. And Rayleigh Helsa is over at first base reaching on the air. I guess, you know what, I might have to call that a single. Because she was there. The girl did drop the ball, but you think it might be considered a single. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you know more than I do, for sure.
Foul back out of play. You're going to get some of those. Lacey Coleman up now for the Lady Pirates. Lacey playing first base tonight. Four runs across now for the Lady Pirates. Runners at first and third with two gone. Here's the pitch. That was a little bit low, and heading down to down to second is Helsa. So that put runners at second and third. Can come home right now. If we can get Coleman on base, that's going to go back to the top of the lineup in Macy. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, and it's a ball and two strikes. Got that inside corner.
Must take a lot of concentration to be an umpire. See this invisible box.
It certainly does.
I've seen baseball on.
That one bounces back to the fence. Here comes Lily Thornton. It is 5-0 Lady Pirates. Taking advantage of all of it, and of course at the same time, with that ball going back to the fence, Lady Helsa goes down to third base. Another runner that much closer to home. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. And that's going to do it. That will do it. Well, not a bad way. Lady Pirates bat around 5 across. We go to the top half of the second inning. You're listening to Lady Pirates Softball on 90.5 FM.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
The answer to improved vision is clear. Dr. Cheney, Dr. Yeaman, and the professional staff at the Cheney Eye Center can direct you to a clearer vision. See improvements in your daily living with highly qualified service and equipment. Need glasses? Our experts can help you and fit you with a comfortable and affordable pair of lenses with all the latest styles. We are Cheney Eye Center.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go to the top half of the second inning here from Lady Park Softball Complex, which Sid, I've already started the talks. I want this place named. I've already started talking to some of the people. But what can we name the softball complex? You have to come up, of course, the baseball complex named after U.L. Tidwell, who was the announcer here in Granbury for 50 years.
Wow, I've seen his sports write-up. Up in the
That's
Hall
right.
of Fame.
Yes, that's what a great man. The great story about UL, of course, is that he played football here in the 30s in high school, and then of course his son Jimmy Tidwell, he's considered the greatest quarterback to ever play at Granbury High School. He was on that famous 1966 football team.
Oh, yeah.
And Jimmy went on and played football, college football at TCU, and now he's in law enforcement up at Colorado. And, just that legacy, and UL stayed with it all those years. 50 years he was a broadcaster, and that's pretty neat stuff. Great story. Give that much time of your life to calling Pirate sports.
Oh.
And
I can't even imagine 50 years.
no, you can't.
It's not a time span that I can wrap my head around.
Right, I can. I've been able to wrap my head around that for a few years now. So, yeah, but it's cool being at this age. It really is. When I look, I look at where I am right now, and life is awesome. Here's the next pitch coming up by Money. That was Money. Another strikeout for Kristen Money.
Strikeout. Down batting. Nice. Sure.
And she sure is. Short is batting for Arlington Heights, and Lindsay. Well, I'll tell you what. Now you get the shorter players. That of course what that does. That shrinks that strike zone, and these are tougher to pitch to right here.
That's shorty.
Of course, what are your official height is?
5'9".
5'9". Seems like you're taller than that.
I mean, the roster says 5'11",
Yeah,
so
well,
we can go with that.
There you go. That's always like that.
You got to intimidate.
You do. I'm telling you what. Yeah, that's, look at that Lady Pirate volleyball roster. My gosh, there's 5 girls over 6 foot tall.
I mean,
That's what you got. Same thing for basketball. You bet. Boys basketball. Swing and a miss. I remember back when I played, I was always 6'1". Sometimes I'd, make a little 6'2", but, I would usually stay at least 6'1". I never reached 6'1".
No. See, that's the thing. Well, my whole life, or my whole athletic career, I've been thinking, oh, no, I'm 5'10", 5'11".
That's it.
And head up to the doctor for that yearly checkup, and they're like, you're about 5'9", and it's like, no.
No. Sorry, I'm not.
No.
Well, it's when I was growing up, I grew faster than everyone, and and at one time, now honestly, this is all for real. I'm not that height now. I know that, but I was at 6 foot, right on the money on 6 foot tall, and I know I'm not 6 foot tall now. But when people ask me, I say I'm 6 foot tall.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I've been 6 foot tall. I am.
That's right. Exactly right. Money has struck out another one here in the top half of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that was mighty close. Looked like it might have got the inside corner. Kristen with 3 strikeouts already here in the ball game, and we're just here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Tell you what, I'd like to get some shades like Kristen has. You can't. There is no seeing past those.
I'm going to say, go check out to see what she's wearing. Silva up to bat here for Arlington Heights. 2 gone here, top half of the second inning. Granbury with a 5-run lead. Pitch. Foul back out of play. The count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, I heard that one. Did that?
Sounded like a small dog screech coming from one of the Arlington Heights girls that feared the ball would penetrate the fence. Good thing we have a fence.
It did have a little girl scream there, didn't it? Here's a pitch. Another one fouled off. The count is remaining at 2-2 here. Talked to Amber Ward today via text. But anyway, because next Wednesday and Thursday is the district track meet.
Oh, yes.
That's right. Next week, Wednesday and Thursday. I was looking at their schedule, and so we're coming down to the strike on the outside corner, and Kristen struck out the side. That is awesome. 4 strikeouts for Kristen Money. Lady Pirates coming to the plate. It is 5-0. Granbury. We'll be back right after this.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at ClassicGranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at LakeGranburyMedicalCenter.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The time for the bottom half of the second inning here from Granbury, Texas. Lady Pirate softball. Granbury taking on the Arlington Heights Lady Jackets. Who, since this is the second half of district, this is the last time we're going to have to play Arlington Heights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready, because we're moving next year to the old hometown district. We go to the top of the lineup here. Macy Samuelson, Lady Pirates batted around in that first inning. See if they can do the same here in the second. Pitch coming into Macy. Inside corner for a strike.
Like I said earlier, Macy has one of the highest batting averages on the team.
Yeah, she does. And I think she has since, I believe, I'm not mistaken, I think Macy was on varsity as a freshman, and there's one of the reasons right there. Hit right back up the middle. Samuelson starts things off with a single.
Now batting number 6, senior Ashley Eads.
Now I can tell you, this walk-up song,
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Eads is using, that was Nathan Hickey. That's a cool walk-up song.
It is. I believe that walk-up songs are everything.
Oh, they are.
That would be the hardest decision of my life.
Oh, man.
Senior year trying to pick a walk-up song.
That's very true. Here's the pitch, low grounder. It's going to be fouled down the third baseline, and it's 0-1. Yeah, that would be something else. Now that I stop, we're going to have to come up with a walk-up song before the game's over. The ultimate walk-up song.
The ultimate walk-up. Oh.
That's kind of going to be tough. So over to the second baseman. Second baseman gets one safe at second base, and not a throw made at first. Came off the bag. And there's runners at first and second with no outs again. Here we go again.
Looks like it's going to be a long night for Arlington Heights.
Well, it could be a short one.
Oh, it's short. Long.
We're hoping.
You know what I mean.
I don't. Is it? It's a little bit inside. In the first inning, Macy got on with a walk, and Ashley singled. It's basically the same thing here. It's Macy singles, and Ashley reaches on a fielder's choice. Pitch. Foul down the third base line. Foul. I did say that, didn't I? Well, everybody knows that it was a foul now. 1 ball and 1 strike here.
great thing about having girls in volleyball that play other sports is that we get to see them in their element.
Exactly right. Exactly.
I know all season long, Taylin, she was focused on volleyball, and she was always ready to improve herself in volleyball, but we all knew that her heart really belonged in softball.
I know that, but, I mean, how well she's like an animal out there on the volleyball court.
Oh, yeah.
All over the place. But that's how she played this game right here. Here's the pitch. Hit over to the second baseman. Again, she'll scoop it with her glove. The ball is loose, and it is another Lady Pirate has reached base safely. The second baseman for Silva out there committed 2 in a row.
Bases are loaded.
So we've got bases loaded, and Whitley Tipton is up. Well, that wouldn't be one of my choices. No.
I couldn't go with the rap song.
No, it's not going to be.
I think ultimate walk-up song genre would have to be classic rock.
It's got to be. It's got to be. And it's got to be one that just really, there's a ball that's hit in right center field. That thing is going back. It is caught, but everybody is going to tag, and that's going to drive a run in. That was almost a grand slam.
Awesome swing by Whitley.
Now batting for the Pirates for Alicia Allen.
But the thing of it is, with that, Whitley Tipton, not only she gets a run driven in, what's that give her now for RBI?
That gives her 17.
Sweet. So Macy scores from third. We've got one out here. Macy scores from third, actually goes from second to third, and Taylin goes from first to second. So we got runners from second and third here with just one out. Alicia Allen's up. Alicia singled and scored her last time to the plate. Here's a pitch. A little bit low, 2 balls and no strikes. One out here. Ball is inside, and it's 3-0.
So far, Alicia has 5 RBIs, and we're hoping to gain a couple more.
You can do it right here. Here's a pitch. Took something off of that one, but it was too high. Another walk. Bases loaded all up again. Ooh, man. Libya Zamora steps to the plate. Of course, you remember what she did last time. She tripled and drove in a run. Now, that's pretty sweet right there on a walk-up song, that Cashmere by Zeppelin. That first swing is hit back out of play. First group that pops into my mind for walk-up song is that, because all of their music is just boom.
Has to be that solid grunge.
That's it. That was way outside. We're still playing with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Pirates with one across. But that could change real soon here. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Way up high out of the strike zone. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the girls are getting into the chatter, don't they?
They sound like a bunch of crows over there.
That ball is down. It's in the dirt, and here comes the run in. Coming across the score is Ashley Eads. Ashley scored her second run of the game. The other runners moved to second and third. 7-0 Lady Pirates and 1 out.
Ladies are racking up the score early.
Here's a pitch. Right down the middle, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Livia. Here's a pitch. Slow roller back to the pitcher. She just throws it home, but to no avail. Livia is will be saved at first on a fielder's choice,
Now batting for Lady Pirates.
and money will come to the plate. Well, I can tell you one that right off the top of my head that's a newer song, which really most people out there in the audience would probably think, well, I know you're going to pick something 40 years old, for a song. But that song by Volpe, A Warrior's Call, that just came out, it's, swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, I'll give you an example of it. I don't know if we can pull this off. Maybe you can hear it in the, here's a pitch. A little bit low, it's 2 balls and a strike. Kristen walked her last time up. Sends this one back out of play, almost into the stands. Two balls, 2 strikes, still just 1 down. Bases are loaded here for the Lady Pirates. Here's a pitch. That one's inside. Throw back down to third base, sliding back in safely, though. That's Taylor over there, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. That's outside, and we've got a walk, and we've got another run coming in for the Lady Pirates.
All righty.
And here's the cool thing about that is Kristen gets credit for an RBI.
That popped her up to 8.
And a courtesy runner back in again will be Lily Thornton. And coming up the plate right now will be Rayleigh Helsa. And Rayleigh reached on an error her last time up.
I guess we were mistaken earlier when we said there were only 2 seniors.
Now, you should have known that. I thought you knew every senior in senior class.
There's about 389 of us. I wish I knew everybody.
I know.
But
that's funny when you'll come back to, as you get older, you'll come back to reunions and you'll see some of those people and you're going like,
who are you?
I didn't go to school with you.
Who are you?
Now, what's the real trick though is when you go back and they stick out their hands. I go back to the reunion. Joker, dude, what's up? And, some of them wear their little name matches, and you're able to go, oh, Stroud, or something like that.
Oh yeah. Have that little T.
2 balls and a strike. Bases loaded for the Lady Pirates. Down and low in 3-1. Arlington Heights struggling here early in the contest.
Oh yeah, you can see the struggle all over the pitcher's face.
In for a strike. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. That was down in the dirt. And another one will come across for Granbury. 9-0.
Now batting
Alicia Allen comes in to score. Now Lacey Coleman will step in play. She struck out her first time up. Looks like we're going to have a little action out on the mound as Arlington Heights players are going out there. Their coach is not there. So this is not. This is just to kind of maybe get everybody on the same page or something.
Oh yeah.
Because this is a real tough situation right here. But Lady Pirates have only 1 out. Bases are loaded again. Lacey Coleman is stepping to the plate. She's got a big bat. It's that one. It's going to be short. At the shortstop, Willow, the third baseman, comes in front and gets it. And now we've got 2 outs. But Macy Samuelson comes to the plate for a second time in this inning.
Now batting number 8.
All righty.
Macy can do some damage right here.
Certainly so, with her 6 RBIs.
Big chance right here for Macy to blow it open big time. That ball was hit down the third base line, and it's foul. The Lady Pirates going to be on the road. In fact, they got a game tomorrow.
Wow. Back to back.
A little bit low. One ball and one strike now on Macy. Macy looks at one high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. She's been up twice. She's walked and singled and scored 2 runs already. Here's the pitch. That was outside. 3-1. On the verge right here. There's no place to put Macy. She would have to walk, and another run would come in.
Not be a good move by a pitcher.
She walks. And Macy gets an RBI. And let's see. That would be Livia Zamora comes in to score. And that's 5 runs again.
Wow. Only 2 outs.
That's right. Still blow this thing even more open.
That's
Here's
sure.
the pitch to Ashley. Ashley pops this one on the third baseline, coming over to get it. Third baseman has it, and we are done with the inning, but the Lady Pirates push 5 more across. 10-0 Lady Pirates. We'll be right back.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got into that was fun coming. We come right back from commercial break, and Sydney looks up to see a ball hitting the fence right about where her head would be up it. One was thrown a little bit high that time and got back to the fence.
I'm not sure if you heard what Taylor said, but she just said, making sure y'all are awake.
That's very good.
We're awake.
We certainly are. 10-0 here as we begin things here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Lake Pirates good. Very good first 2 innings. 5 runs each time. Batted around 2 times already. And this will still be in the first time around for Arlington Heights. This is the 9th batter of their lineup. It's going to be coming to play. So they haven't even batted around yet.
Wow.
Good pitching. Kristen Money comes in at this time with 4 strikeouts tonight already. Struck out the side back in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. It just gets stronger and stronger as the year goes on.
Oh, yeah. What's awesome to me is how in sync the ladies are all across the field.
Yeah.
awesome movement in any sport for everyone to be in sync at the same time.
Certainly is. Balls hit foul and it's 0 and 2. And that's as the season has gone on, you see that. You know, getting the lineup set. You've now got Zamora playing shortstop, and you've got Ashley and Macy in left and center. And over at first base now, it's Lacey Coleman. So, you know, it's finding that right spot for where everybody to be, and it looks kind of gelling.
It definitely is gelling.
Count is still 0 and 2 on Martinez as she steps into play here at the top of the third. Shatter going up on the field. Ball is high and out of the strike zone. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Granbury is going to be on the road on Tuesday. They will be playing. They're going to be taking on Trimble Tech. She went around on it, and that is another strikeout for Kristen Money. That is strikeout number 5. But I'm looking back here on my score pad, and Kristen Money has struck out 5 in a row.
Awesome.
Going back to the
for a freshman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Going back to that first inning, she struck out the last batter of the first, and that's all she's done since then, strike people out. Go to the top of the lineup with Jones. She grounded out her first time. First pitch, she fouls it back out of play. And from my standpoint, from seeing the games last year, they had Whitley Tipton playing most of the time at third base, and it's, to me, that's where she plays the best. And they've got her back to third, and that's a good thing. Shortstop way, and not a problem. Sophia Zamora took it on the line, shot, and there's 2 gone. Vilches is she breached on an error her first time. In fact, right now, if you look at, no, I'm not going to say anything for you. Well, that's the first player that has not struck out since the first. I'm sure they're excited. Okay. Down the third baseline, Whitley comes up throwing. Boom. 1, 2, 3. That is all. No problem. Lady Pirates playing good. And we'll be back in the bottom of the third. Lady Pirates up 10-0.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We come to the bottom half of the third inning for the Lady Pirates as they lead this thing 10-0. Taylor Beadle's going to lead off with Lady Pirates, and it looks like we've got another pitcher in there. Yes, we do. We do have another pitcher. Rodriguez was the starter, and now they have moved. Shortstop number 7, Jones, is now the pitcher. for Arlington Heights.
Well, I mean, after she walked in, a few of our girls for runs.
Exactly right. In fact, she, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She gave up 6 walks. That ain't good. And she only struck out 1.
But in her defense, I certainly couldn't do what she's doing.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure about the whole arm rotation, full circle a couple times.
Looks like we got some stuff coming in here. But we'll have some changes over on the, looks like over at Arlington Heights side. So we'll get to it when we come around in our batting order. Have the handy PA speaker right here beside us, so we're good to go.
Woo.
Taylor Beadle's going to lead it off here for Lady Pirates here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. She flew out her first time, reached on an error back in the 2nd inning, and scored a run also in that 2nd inning. Little meeting on the mound to get things started here for Arlington Heights. Of course, realize, folks, if the Lady Pirates can put a 5 spot up on the board, this is going to be a short broadcast.
Game over.
Now, I did talk to Coach Mallory Smith before the game, and if we can arrange it after the game, we might have the opportunity to visit with Coach and talk about the game and the rest of the season. So, guys, hang around for that here on 90.5. I thought I'd throw them a little surprise back there in studio. I think we're going to have a post-game interview. Now, all right. Taylor Beadle steps to the plate in first pitch to strike. My last name is Beadle. I don't care if it has a D. My walk-up song is going to be a Beatles song. Are you serious?
That makes sense.
I mean, it's a given. I'm going to have to talk to her about it. That's all there.
Really?
That's really unacceptable. Beadle with a 1-1 count. Lady Pirate bench over there having a large time here. We play in the bottom of the 3rd here. Lady Pirates with a 10-0 lead. Taylor Beadle leading off here for Lady Pirates. That pitch is way out of the strike zone, and it's 2-1. Here is the next pitch. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline that's foul. Now, Lady Pirates are going to be home next Friday, as they'll be taking on South Hills right now, and that's the game that I'm sure they might be thinking about, because that's the team they lost to that they probably should have.
In games like that, you just have to learn from your mistakes and know that.
Ball head down to 3rd base. She's got it. Here's a thrower to first base, and she is out. That's the first time in the game that the Lady Pirates have led off with an out. Tipton steps to the plate quickly. It's officially 0 for 1. She struck out in the 1st inning, and then hit a long, deep fly ball that drove in a run back in the 2nd. First pitch is way outside. Lisa Allen is waiting on deck for the Lady Pirates. Lady Pirates are going to be playing the game tomorrow at Brock. Swing and a miss by Whitley, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's a busy because of scheduling also. Lady Pirates had to play a game last night. On ODY. Swing and a miss that time by Whitley. A little bit low, but she went. That must be the pitch she likes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So that's 3 games in 3 days for the Lady Pirates.
Definitely tiring.
Yes.
Mentally and physically.
slow roller down the third baseline. Another foul. Count remains 2-2. But then the Lady Pirates will have the 4 district games left after tonight. Here's a pitch. That was way outside. It's still up at 3-2. Trimble Tech away. 2 home games in a row, South Hills and Toledo. And Lady Pirates will finish on the road on the 18th. That will be at Western Hills. Here's the pitch. Ball hit in left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Whitley with a single. The Lady Pirates have got a runner on first. It's going to bring Alicia Allen up to the plate. Alicia is 0 for 1 also officially. She gets singled back in the first and scored a run. She walked in the second and scored a run.
And I believe she has the highest batting average on the team with 550.
Certainly is. Alicia looks at Ace, right? Like that ball bounced in. Pitch. Swing and a miss on that one. It's 0-2 quickly. I think Jones out there pitching might have might be a little better pitcher.
One could say, if that's the case.
0-2 to count. Here's the pitch. That ball, that is going to be a fair ball. That goes all the way to the fence. Tipton is going to score all the way from first base and heading down to third. Here's the throw in safely with a triple is Alicia Allen and another RBI. 11-0 Lady Pirates.
Now batting for the Lady Pirates, number 14, Lydia Zamora.
When Zamora steps at the plate, Lydia has already tripled in this game. She did that back in the first inning. Drove a run in and scored. She didn't hit to a fielder's choice her last time up. She also scored another run. Here's the pitch. That's a little bit outside. Well, but the thing of it is that we've seen this young lady look like she has more control, but she's putting it where we can get it. And we're doing it. Outside, 2-0.
I am so distracted by the girls' cheers. They got me cracking up. Just a minute ago when Stones pitched a ball, the girls over there sounding like seagulls out Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Ball, 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 ball.
All right. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Zamora wanted that one back. Yeah, like I say, there's nothing like a chance to come from softball they got.
Of course, as females, it's natural to chant about everything.
Quite so. Zamora has to look at the third strike. And that's going to bring up Kristen Money right here. Well, Kristen has walked twice tonight. 2 runs have scored. Lily Thornton scored for her as a courtesy runner back in the first. And last time she walked, she drove a run in. The bases were loaded. In for a strike on the first pitch. Money looks at one outside. It's 1-1. Lady Pirates with 1 in right here. It's 11-0 game at the bottom of the third. Pitch to Money. It's going to be just foul, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That would have easily gotten another run in for the Lady Pirates. Alicia Allen with that triple was still down at third, waiting to come to the house. Jones on the mound, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will be the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fourth, 11-0. Lady Pirates in the lead.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Water's Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
The answer to improved vision is clear. Dr. Cheney, Dr. Yeaman, and the professional staff at the Cheney Eye Center can direct you to a clearer vision. See improvements in your daily living with highly qualified service and equipment. Need glasses? Our experts can help you and fit you with a comfortable and affordable pair of lenses with all the latest styles. We are Cheney Eye Center.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just to update you guys, just got an update on the game with O.D. Wyatt. I thought the game was played last night because of the weather. Of course, Portland had a lot worse weather than we did. The game was canceled last night. So that's a district game, so that will definitely trump the scheduled game with Brock for tomorrow. So the Lady Pirates will be playing O.D. Wyatt tomorrow. Yes.
Awesome.
Batting hard tonight. Good times.
Glad to get that bit of information to you. So the Lady Pirates don't have to play 3 games in a row. That's even better.
That is.
So they will be at O.D. Wyatt tomorrow. So here we go to the top half of the 4th inning. Lady Pirates with a comfortable 11-0 lead. Well, came right back to the fence. Almost got set.
Thank you, Finn.
Was another one of those. Looked like could have been headshots for Miss Carpenter, and not the one that you've handed out to Talon. Here's a pitch. That's another one high. 2-0. Rodriguez is, Rodriguez is the batter right now for Arlington Heights. That one's high, it's 3-0. So things are starting to wind down just a little bit. We said the district track is going to be coming up next week on Wednesday and Thursday. A little bit low, so that's 4 consecutive pitches. That's only the second walk that Kristen has given up tonight. We're going to have a courtesy runner coming in. Now looking at the looking at all the golf as far as that's concerned, the schedules here. The district meet for the guys is the same 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday of next week.
The district meet already happened.
For golf?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at their schedule. Well, obviously, you already know that?
What?
About the district meet.
Mm-hmm.
You have an update.
The guys advanced to regional, which will be in Abilene.
Well, look at
in the near future.
Listen to this. That's awesome. In fact, regionals are scheduled to be in Abilene on the 14th and 15th of April.
Right.
Well, very good. Very good. Yeah, okay. That was this week?
Yes.
That was this week.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They all just got back to school yesterday.
Well, congratulations to the guys.
We had 4 guys, I believe, in the top 10. I want to say 4 guys were in the top 10.
Awesome. Was it a district championship?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I believe they got second or third in the
All right. But hey, 4 of your 5 going to regionals. That ain't too shabby.
I don't know.
Well, thank you very much for that, Sid. That's why we have her doing sports. She keeps up with all that stuff. Ball is fouled back out of play again. As Rosenthal is now batting for Arlington Heights. It's a 1-2 count. Lead off, but Rodriguez got on a walk. We're playing here in the top half of the 4th inning.
Have a beautiful pink sunset.
Okay, that's beautiful. We're sitting right here. Here's the pitch. Slow. That's going to be between third and short. Zamora tries to cut it off, but they'll get the throw into third. Runners at first and second base. And, folks, there goes the no-hitter. That's the very first hit that Arlington Heights has gotten off of our Kristen Money. But there are no outs and runners at first and second. Runners at first and second. No outs. Squares to bunt, lays it down, foul down the third baseline.
Ooh.
That thing would have been fair. That would have been a pretty good bunt.
That certainly would have. Right down the line. I'm ready for someone to knock it out of the park.
We want it to be a girl wearing a white uniform.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm ready for a Lady Pirate to knock it out of the park.
Trying to bunt another one, and that also goes foul. And that's 2 strikes. Well, that's good. So congratulations to Granbury Pirate Golf. So I'll ask you know anything about Lady Pirate Golf?
I know nothing.
Okay, all right.
Unfortunately, I don't have any classes with any Lady Pirate varsity
That does
golfers.
make a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Got a strikeout. That was a big, big strikeout that time by Kristen because with nobody out right now for Arlington Heights and 2 runners on. Big strikeout. Poquiando in as a pinch hitter. That's in for a strike right down the middle. Good-looking pitch. And it's 0-1. Money now with her 6th strikeout of the game. And he checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back out of play and quickly 0-2.
Again, we're happy that we're sitting behind the fence.
Yeah, I know, especially that mom that was sitting over here on the lawn chair right by the fence.
Wow. Thankful for the tall fence.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and another strikeout by Kristen Money. The ball is thrown into the outfield. Here comes the throw to third, and she's sliding in safe. That's going to cause quite a problem because that's going to put runners at second and third, 2 runners in scoring position. But the Lady Pirates have now come back with 2 outs as Money has struck out back-to-back. We need 1 more right here to get out of this inning with no runs across. Silva's batting now. Silva struck out her first time at the plate.
Oh.
Swings and fouls one back, and it's 0-1. Runners at second and third for the Lady Jackets. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss by Silva, and it's 0-2 quickly.
We're getting ready to get another strikeout.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. I think that Sid feels it. That's a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the big pitch coming up. 0-2, 2 down, 2 on.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit low, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Builds it up all over again. Ladies can't take their leads at first. called out. Here's a pitch. In for a strike. She struck out the side after the first two are on. 8 strikeouts for Kristen Money. Big time performance that time in the fourth. We go. Bottom fourth, Lady Pirates 11-0.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Lady Pirates are leading 11-0 over the Lady Jacks from Arlington Heights. Just checking out our schedule. Sid corrected all of us on the information about the district guys golf. We're looking at the schedule here that the Lady Pirates will be having their district championships on the 8th and the 9th. Of course, that's going to be up at that'll be at Pecan Valley up in Fort Worth. Top 10 qualifiers are going to go to regional. So that's a look at what's coming up Lady Pirate golf. As we also said, Wednesday and Thursday will be Granbury High School and Lady Pirate track teams at the district championships.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy to think that spring sports is starting to wind down a little.
I know it. If your senior year, don't tear up on us.
Tears are coming.
Helsel steps to the plate for the Lady Pirates. Braley is officially 0 for 1. She reached on an error back in the first inning and walked in the second inning. Ladies lead 11-0.
Yeah, the pretty impressive 11 RPI. Oh, I lied. Looking in the wrong column. 4.
Okay. Oh, well. Them things happen. 2-0 is a count. Helsel looks at a strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Elsa Coleman and Samuelson do up for the Lady Pirates here at the bottom half of the fourth inning. Foul ball right by the plate, and it's 2-2.
Okay, now I have a question.
Oh, talk to me.
What are the little quarterback play-looking sleeves that the ladies have on their arms?
Well, that's signals.
Okay.
Yes.
So it pretty much is their little playbook.
Yes, exactly right.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, that's a Helsel struck out. That is 3 strikeouts in a row for Jones for Arlington Heights.
Hopefully
And a strike thrown in. Lacey Coleman batting.
Hopefully she's not getting too much momentum.
Well, maybe a little too much, a little too late. Down 11-0. That ball's way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lacey is 0 for 2 tonight. She struck out her first time up. It popped up her last time. Samuelson waiting on deck for the Lady Pirates. Swing and a miss. She swung over that one that time, and we're at 1-2.
There they go with the shoes.
I tell you, here's the pitch. That one's low. We're even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody off at the Lady Pirates here. Bottom half of the fourth. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck out. That is 4 consecutive strikeouts now for Jones for Heights. Macy steps to the plate again. She's been up 3 times, and officially she's 1 for 1. She singled, walked twice, drove in a run, scored 2 runs. That's what you want from your leadoff hitter, being on base all the time. First ball is a ball. Here's the pitch. Macy's slow over to the pitcher. Here's the long throw to first. In time, and the Lady Pirates are 3 up, 3 down for the first time tonight. We go to the top of the 5th. Lady Pirates 11, Arlington Heights nothing.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
The answer to improved vision is clear. Dr. Cheney, Dr. Yeaman, and the professional staff at the Cheney Eye Center can direct you to a clearer vision. See improvements in your daily living with highly qualified service and equipment. Need glasses? Our experts can help you and fit you with a comfortable and affordable pair of lenses with all the latest styles. We are Cheney Eye Center.
Go back, ladies and gentlemen. 5th inning coming up here from the softball complex. Lady Pirates trying to close this thing out here in the top half of the 5th. It's 11-0. If we can keep that string going, we'll get to go where it's warm.
Certainly so. I came unprepared in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yes, we were real impressed with Sydney coming to the game tonight. I've got my long sleeve purple and gold shirt on, and I bring my baseball hoodie, which I always bring to the softball and baseball games. Here comes Sid with shorts. So guess who's wearing my hoodie? First batter up is Martinez here in the top half of the 5th inning. And according to this right now, it's showing at 8:14 to be 63 degrees, but it don't feel like
Oh, no.
It feels like it's in the 50s or something like that. Or a Sid said, give me some 40s. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 quickly.
Of course, the last inning, the Lady Pirates and the Lady Yellow Jackets went scoreless.
That's right. They sure did.
We're hoping that it's not a sign of the momentum change.
No, I ain't no. They're not going to score 11 runs in 3 innings. Not a chance.
True. Okay. Unless there's a miracle. But I'm not saying I believe in Arlington Heights miracle.
Come on now.
I'm just trying to be an optimist for everyone.
Boy, you really are. Foul back out of play. Count of still remains 1-2 in Martinez. She's only batted once tonight, and she struck out. But then so have a lot of other of the Lady Jackets. As Kristen Money begins her 5th inning here with 8 strikeouts. That was high, and it's 2-2. Money facing Martinez here, the first batter here in the top half of the fifth. Here's the pitch. That was in for a strike, and I felt that one coming. Another strikeout. That is 9 Ks for Kristen Money.
Not batting. Thanks.
Well, I actually had that one wrong in my lineup here. So that was actually Silva that struck out. Squares the butt, pops it straight up. Beetle not able to get to it.
Looks like we have a little bit of umpire interference.
But that don't count. Blue having a little bit of fun with it. With the fans here on that one. I can tell you one thing, Taylor was not excited.
Nah.
There you go, Sid, right there in the face. Foul ball coming right back to the screen here. Ball is now, the count is 0-2. This is Martinez batting this time. Here's the pitch. Whoa! She kind of lost control on that one. That went way up high.
I'm not sure what I've ever done to Kristen Money, but she's out for me tonight.
Here's the pitch. Inside corner and another strikeout. That would be 10 strikeouts for Kristen Money. For the second time tonight, Kristen has struck out 5 in a row.
Wow.
She's on that string again, and now she goes to the top of the lineup. This young lady has not gotten a hit, but she has not struck out. This is the new pitcher for Arlington Heights. She's the leadoff batter. Jones looks at one a little bit low. Jones is grounded out and lined out to short. This could be the last at-bat we have at this here ball game. Kind of hoping.
Certainly hoping. Starting to shiver a little.
First base off the glove, toss over. That will do it. A ground out, and I do believe we've got game, and we certainly do. Lady Pirates with an impressive 11-0 win over Arlington Heights. Kristen Money going the distance. We're going to come back and wrap it up and see if we can't get a hold of Coach Mallory Smith to kind of talk about the ball game. But we'll be back in a couple for the post-game show right here on 90.5 FM. Lady Pirates 11-0 over Arlington Heights.